Hey, this is Mass X with a brand new Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade global version video, and we got some actually big news dropping. Okay, first off, we found out that our next banner is going to be Blue Yuji. No big deal. He doesn't have a memory to go with him, so they threw in actually a really good memory with it, but you're not going to want to worry about that. And we're going to talk about that after we discuss the bigger news right now. Now, we found out that we're getting the formidable battle event Imaginary Realm versus Mahito. So that means pretty straightforward, especially because of the, let's just call it, lack of care. The staff posted gameplay video of Mahito, which pretty much 100% solidifies he will be dropping at the same time as this event, as well as the banner. But also having this also now reaffirms some of the things we've heard about the hidden inventory characters. But let's first talk about Mahito and why it's important, especially for free-to-play characters. Free-to-play players, excuse me. Now, he's a green type, and that's what really helps. Okay, and he's an attacker, combined, cursed spirit, yada yada yada. His characteristic: receives damage when targeted by reverse curse technique, able to attack souls, weak to soul damage. His first skill deals 133.4% range taijutsu damage to a selected enemy. Of course, this is at level 1. The higher you take him up, this all scales. If the enemy does not have a weakness to green type, changes the skill effect to deals 133.4% range taijutsu damage to the selected enemy as a type that selected enemy has a weakness to, which is awesome. While the domain is active, depending on own jujutsu and enemy's remaining HP, instantly kill the enemy. Skill 2, malleable appearance, grants miniaturization status to self for 1 turn, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 270. Again, this is all scaling, working off of level 1. While the domain is active, changes the skill effect to deals 224.3% melee taijutsu damage as a type that the selected enemy has a weakness to. Attacks without a type when selecting an enemy without weakness. Increases the selected enemy's taijutsu damage received by 20%. That's 2 turns. Depending on own jujutsu and enemy's remaining HP, instantly kill the enemy. And being in that miniaturization status does evade single target attacks. Skill 3, Idle Transfiguration, deals 400% melee jujutsu damage to the selected enemy. Depending on own jujutsu and enemy's remaining HP, instantly kill the enemy. This one has effectiveness of medium. While the domain is active, though, it changes the skill effect to increase his own jujutsu damage by 20.1%. Again, all this is scaling. This is at level 1. Deals 450% melee jujutsu damage to the selected enemy. Depending on own jujutsu and enemy's remaining HP, instantly kill the enemy. And this has an effectiveness of high, so much higher rate on skill 3. And of course, the ultimate domain expansion, self-embodiment of perfection, deals 666.2% range jujutsu damage to the selected enemy. Again, scaling. This is at level 1. Deals damage equal to 15% of all enemies' HP. Expands the domain. It's for 4 turns. While the domain is active, grants guaranteed hit effect and attack immunity nullification to self. Decreases own damage received by 20.1%. Unable to fill own ultimate skill gauge when using a skill depending on own jujutsu and enemy's remaining HP. Instantly kill the enemy, and that effectiveness goes to high in domain. Depletes own cursed energy after domain activates. Unable to fill own ultimate skill gauge after domain activates for 2 turns. The combo effect with him increases own combo allies' jujutsu damage by 10% for 4 turns. Deals 200% range jujutsu damage to all enemies. The auto skills for Mahito: regeneration at the start of each turn. If own HP is 70% or below and own cursed energy is 40 or above, recovers own HP by 8%. The lower own HP is the greater the HP recovery, up to 16%. Inflicts damage cut to self, decreases own damage received by 12%. The higher own cursed energy is, the greater damage received decrease / up to 24%. So yeah, he is a solid free-to-play character, and given the lacking of green DPSs, he is going to be a big help for free-to-play players, as well as the fact of the ability to alter the weakness. So that helps a lot too. So he is definitely out of the free-to-play characters that you can get out of the store. Hopefully you haven't spent on the other two or have enough to get him. He is considered probably the better to get out of the three, at least in my opinion. I mean, they're all, you want to get all of them, but given where we're at in global and the push that's gone on and that we already have Tower, he is going to be a big help for a lot of people, including light spenders in Wales, because of having the skill set he does, as well as being a green type DPS. So that is good news. Now, what does this all really mean in the end, which I alluded to previously? Well, with this coming out, with him dropping, as well as we already have been told that hidden inventory characters, not guaranteed all three, but will be coming in January. There's no doubt in my mind that that means these hidden inventory characters will be dropping most likely, actually not most likely, without a doubt, the week of January 20th. Just keep that in mind. Keep saving. Don't pull on the blue UG banner. Save, save, save. Even if your spenders save, because it's an absolute waste to be pulling on that banner. Play Imaginary Realm, but get yourself to Mahito. He's going to help you out a lot. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.